In Genesis chapter 4, we see a tale of two completely different lives, even though these two people were brothers. This is the story of Cain and Abel. And see, Cain and Abel both brought an offering to the Lord, but the Lord regarded Abel's offering, and he did not regard Cain's offering. When you look at the story more closely, the Bible says that Cain brought an offering of just fruit that was on the ground. But it specifies that Abel brought an offering of his first flock, the firstborn perfect sheep that he had. See, the Bible specifies that Abel gave God his best, but it doesn't specify that about Cain. He just gave him what was left over, just something that he had. And so Cain begins to be very angry about this, and God begins to speak to Cain, and he says, "Why are you downcast? Why is your face look like that? Why are you so mad?" And he says, "Don't you know that if you do well, you'll be accepted? But sin is at the door crouching, and it wants to have you, but you have to learn how to master it." See, inside of us, we all have the potential to be Cain and the potential to be Abel. We all have the potential to bring God our best, or we all have the potential for God to be an afterthought in our lives. Did you know that the average American pastor only prays for 4 minutes a day? And if pastors are only praying for 4 minutes a day, then what is the rest of their congregation doing? Because oftentimes a congregation is a reflection of its leader. I don't want to live my life like that. I want to give God the best that I have. I want to be an Abel in a world full of Cains. I want to give God everything that he deserves, even though that's impossible because I could never give him what he deserves. But I put this thought before you today so that you can reevaluate your relationship with the Most High God. This is a God that tells the sun where to set. This is a God that created everything with the word of his mouth. And we need to regard him as the King of Kings and the Almighty.